Всім привіт, шановне панство! Вітаю вас на каналі ігра. Продовження нових серій Hogwarts Legacy. Так. Ми зупинились на тому, що нам потрібно було, наскільки я зрозумів, то гра просить нас по додаткових квестах пройтись. Так, Люкан Шумсбі – це голова клубу дуелянтів. Настав час показати, чого ти вартуєш на дуелях. Ну, я так розумію, мене запросили на чемпіонат. Але перед цим був цей лист. Так, чекаю тебе в Нижньому Хогвартсі. Приходь поскоріше, я хочу поговорити про Рукуда і Харлоу. І це краще зробити за межами замку. Так, це я не зрозумів, що в нас відкрилися додаткові великі квести. На карті бачу. Є завдання по травології. Так, я би хотів перейти до карти завдань. Давайте все-таки спочатку відвідаємо все ж таки завдання по травології. Ми ж як студент 5-го курсу, і нам потрібно піднімати свій рівень майстерності в магії. Не тільки. Просто мені цікаво, наскільки, якщо це відкрився другий за силою додатковий квест, то можливо саме там нас навчать літати на мітлі. Ми якийсь зараз поки що неповноцінний маг. Паличка вже своя є. Зараз ще урок травології відвідаємо. Я так розумів, що має бути зілля варіння. Має бути... Які взагалі ще мають бути уроки в магів?
Акіон!
Далеко. Далеко не можу, ну? Гарна штукатурка, собі би таку. Да. І ось ще додаткові квести. Ми поки що на них не будемо відволікатися, тому що я все ж таки хочу, щоб ми спочатку навчилися основ магії. Ну, ці всі курси пройшли. Я наскільки зрозумів.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass. I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his class.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Даже так. Тобто у нас це вже садоводство якесь перетворюється.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Капуста, яка кусається. Звучить цікаво.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
didn't she?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Levioso.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils
Reparo.
in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Це маленький натяк нам на те, що ми можемо використовувати бойову капусту. Можна було, щоб редиску, цибулю закидати бойовими фруктами і
That
овочами.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry,
Що
Mr. Clopton.
Хто мені нагадувати буде, що в мене там бадьян росте, щоб йому 5 хвилин лишилося, потрібно повернутися.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Revelio.
Mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hair.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Friendships and concern
Монетки. Корисно.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ай, лишнє зробив, ладно. Дійсно, вона ні на кого не нападе. А, тут ще є навіть вимога, який рівень потрібно, так? А з другого боку тут видно Видно цей. Яку нагороду ти отримаєш за виконання цих твоїх квестів? Експлярмус. Давайте виконаємо експлярмус. Так, ми від це пішли. Правильно?
Revelio.
tell you not to put
Я ж думав, тут в кожному кабінеті має бути оцей листочок з описом. Туди ми прийшли.
Revelio.
Так, а що у нас по... Але я би хотів виконати все ж таки цей. А, тут потрібно бій. Тобто потрібно ухилитися від атаки ворогів, використовуючи ухиляння, ухилитись 10 раз. І Сендіо проти ворогів 5 раз. Давайте відправимось на зілля вміння. Так, це не цікаво. Я думаю, це травничка.
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Біжи, 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 біжи.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in...
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Revelio. My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not...
Це розпорядження для того, щоб відправити якось в Азкабан. Не Азкабан, до мракоборців.
Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
А в мене нема, тож треба, я правильно пам'ятаю? Чим краще зілля, тим воно довше буде варитися. А нам чисто перевіримо.
And now we add the
Нам не
mallow
обов'язково
sweet,
чекати.
and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again. Oh, smell.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now,
Сказав,
Mr.
що щось буде
Weasley?
таке.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well. The art of potion making is...
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gary's inspiration.
Де наш тут нема листочка про цей кабінет? Ну, чому ми проходимо зараз повністю всі основні квести? Куди не йдеш помімо основних квестів, ти отримаєш закритий замок.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Of Angelica or 3?
Ось ця картина явно вже не буде рухатись. Дякую, буду.
Revelio.
Міг би й не замітити. Так. Завдання. Ну, получається, це вже наш має бути основний квест. Добре, тоді відправляємось. Ми з мітлою це було швидше.
What am I?
Чому сюди?
Revelio.
I think transfiguration is the hardest.
О, це довга біганина. Так, надіюсь. А що тут не по кругу ведеш? Куди воно мене веде? Ага, понял, на цю стежку. Правильно? Так. Якщо взяти масштаб Hogwarts і допустити, що це
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
то це дуже близько. Але не забуваємо, що це ще все відбувається за 100 років до подій, які описані в книжці. Тому все можливо, все можливо.
Levioso. Accio.
Збирання таких камінчиків мені нагадує Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age. Там теж потрібно було для крафта ходити збирати різну руду. Вона теж була Отак по горбах, скрізь розкидано. Але для того, щоб отримати хороші доспіхи, там треба було це робити, тому що...
Акіо!
Тільки я думаю, по сюжету вони... ніякі. Давай, спринтер, біжи 310 метрів. Я думаю, у нас зараз повинна завжди бути якась неприємність, або щось типу того, для того, щоб... Наскільки я поняв, це буде... Ми зараз на мітлі пробивати ці шарики. Щось мені так здається. Ну, вони ж там не просто так зараз всі стоять.
Revelio!
Який в мене хороший студент. Прийшли в чужий будинок.
I should investigate.
Я правильно розумію, що тут десь є щось цікаве. Туди потрібна мітла, скоріш за все.
Revelio!
Що ти кажеш? Ворог. Червоний. Ворог. Да. Ну давай. Не хочу.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Це був дуже дивний файт. Прям дуже.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What are you up to now?
But Mummy...
Revelio.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio. I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Я все так думаю, типа, цей мах.
Not sure how I... Revelio.
замок я цей можу відкрити?
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
А це що таке? О, магазин.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
100, 300, 300. Золото очки. Гриби. Ягний сок.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Всі скриньки, які не можу забрати, будеш відмічати. Я ще ж не можу туди добратися. Не ставте бочки. Чекуна на дорозі. Ну...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
520 метрів для того, щоб виконати той квест, який нам дав Гоблін по поверненню. Опять додаткові квести. Банда вкрала, поможи вернути. Ті забрали камінчики, поможи вернути. Ну, типу...
They must have come this way. Think!
Я мушу з ними говорити?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Oh, I shall potato. Levioso. Look what you've done, you. Accio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
В розділці вашого керівництва з'явився новий тип ворогів. Тут ви можете отримати цінну інформацію про ворогів, наприклад, їх вразливості до деяких заходів.
I see you! We can have them all! No,
I'm not going anywhere with you.
clumsy little fool! You'll take this student on the first day of
Levioso.
Child!
Accio, tell Rookwood to find me himself. I know you're kind. You weaken quickly. You're going to surrender. No, don't.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Revelio. This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Revelio.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio! Levioso!
Ну, цікаво, але з цими загадками будемо розбиратися вже в наступній серії. Кому цікаво, як це все завершиться, підписуйтесь на канал, ставте подобайки.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Так, я в курсі. Я поняв, що їх треба підпалювати. І до наступної частини.